Hello everyone. Before the video actually starts, although technically I know this is a start, I just want to say thank you to each and every single one of you who has watched, liked, subscribed, commented. Even if you haven't liked, commented or subscribed, thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I couldn't have done it without any of you really. I mean, well, I probably would still have done something, but nothing, not as much. I know it seems silly. A little comment. I mean, someone just left a comment that was just 3 hearts, and I think that's amazing. Amazing. See, I've literally just recorded a vlog where I said thank you, but I ended up talking about myself and kind of got lost. So I just thought I'd better create a little pre-message. But yes, I just wanted to say thank you to every single one of you, okay, who was here, who has joined me on this journey. I know we all have our own lives and our own issues, but whatever journey you're on, I hope you reach the destination of your choice, okay? And if you find yourself getting lost, don't worry about it, okay? You will be okay. We'll all be okay. And if you ever need support, or if you're just a bit lonely, just want to say hello, just leave a little comment, just say hello, and I'll say hello back. Because life is easier when there's other people. And the same goes for this journey. This journey is much easier with you people joining me. And for that I am truly grateful. And now, on with the original planned video. Hello and good evening everybody. Now this is going to be a short but special video because as of recording right now I have 35 subscribers. That's right, a whole 35. It feels like it was less than a fortnight ago when I only had 28. And it seems that since I started doing my CBT videos, the membership seems to have gone up. And I mean, the views, my best video so far is 88 views. I mean, I've yet to break that 100 mark, which is a shame because I was hoping I would have done by now, but all in good times, I say. But the fact is, my best video is now 88. This is pretty good. And I'm also starting to get a lot of, well, I say a lot, I'm starting to get comments and likes more than before. And from different people too. I mean, the regulars are still leaving the odd comment, which I think is great. And if you're one of the regulars, you know who you are. Brilliant. You're all brilliant. Anyway, this is a really good day because it's like, I just feel really good about myself, and the 35 subscriber thing is helping a lot. I mean, the other day I saw one person left a comment saying I inspired him to get he's gotten the, well, they, I don't know what their gender is because they never mentioned, but strange really, ultimately I assumed it's a he. Strange that. Should have done that. But anyway, doesn't matter really, regardless. Anyway, this person said I've got the OCD book too. The one that I had, I'll show you. It's this one here. Remember? This one. It's on Baldess book. On my recommendation. Which I think is pretty cool. And if you are that person, you know who you are. If you're watching and you're doing this book, hope it works out for you. Hope you make a lot of progress. And let's put this back. So, yes, 35 subscribers James Zale has. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool because it shows that progress is being made. People are seeing me. I'm getting out there. It's not just someone I know from, say, social media where I've posted one of my travel videos on. I mean, I was hoping to make some of them this week actually, but I'll show you the weather. Don't know if you can see that. Don't know if you can see that out there. See? Not good. Not good. It's been like that all week. So I said I was hoping to see the Nair Folly by now, but no chance with this weather. Just gonna get soaked and muddy, which makes it less fun really. But it's all good. It's really all good right now because things are looking up for me. Things are really looking up. And to that, everyone, I say, if I can do this properly, cheers. Let's all celebrate my glory, my crowning achievement, with a nice glug of water. Helps if I look at the camera. Actually, it's not a good angle. Actually, that's a better angle. So, what else? Well, I thought I'd give you a little introduction to me. You don't know much about me, really. But I'll show you. As you can probably tell in the news, I collect football shirts. Now, Barcelona is a stadium I've actually been to. I've actually been there. I went to the new camp, or Camp Nou as they call it. I was about 10 at the time, so I can't remember. So I can't remember a whole lot about it. Remember, my dad rented a car. It was a family holiday. My dad rented a car and he drove to Barcelona looking for the stadium, and we asked for directions and they gave us directions to. We ended up at the Olympic Stadium because although this was probably mid to late 90s, I'd say. See, 94. So this would have been about 2 years after they had the Olympics. But eventually we made it. I can't remember lots about it. I remember buying a postcard there and sending it to one of my school friends. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I did. Well, I remember I did. I'm certain that's not a false memory. Anyway, I thought I'd show you some to get to know me. I'll show you. We have really old one. The first proper one I really had, I still have. It's this really old Newcastle one. Although the badge makes it look like a Newcastle Blue Star shirt. If you know who they are. I think I got this for my 10th birthday. My dad actually rung up the club for it, which I thought was really nice of him. I've got... Oh, this is another special one. This one doesn't fit me anymore. It's an old Atletico Madrid. It's a copy. We're on holiday in Spain. You can tell it's a copy because it's just all printed on. Another gift from Dad, which I thought was pretty cool. So let me put these down, so I'm going to have to put these back after this. I'm not going to show you all of them because they'll be here all night, but I'm going to show you a few. Insert more Newcastle shirts. This is Malta. Actually, no, this isn't. This is Chipstead. Got this at a boot sale. Cost me all of £1. It just about fits me. I'll show you another Newcastle one. This one I saw was on sale for eBay for about £35. I'm not going to sell it because it's personal. I mean, I don't really support Newcastle much now because they got bought out by a petro-state theocracy, but what can you do? This one is, I'll show you. This is Hoffenheim. Oversized. It is ridiculously large, which means that I can wear it when I go travelling, and you know, if I'm on holiday with, say, my parents for a few days, I can wear it then. It's oversized, comically oversized. Cost me £5 in a local Salvation Army charity shop. If you're into this, by the way, I should point out, charity shops are really good. I mean, just the other day, I got a Dundee FC shirt for a limited edition third shirt from the 15-16 season. I've seen them on eBay selling for about 20 quid. I got it for £7.50, and this was in a charity shop in Hammersmith. I was in Hammersmith, yes. I got to sit on the Rick Mail Memorial bench. That was pretty cool. I'll put a photo up now of me on there. Let's see, I'll show you some other cool ones. This one, Aqua Hearts of Gold, a Ghanaian team. Bought in a charity shop. In, I think it was Haywards Heath. Can't understand. No, I'm saying on that, but I'm pretty certain it was Haywards Heath. Was it? No, not Haywards Heath, was it? It was Sevenoaks, maybe? Can't remember now. It's about 3-4 years ago. I can't remember now. I think I should remember these, but I don't. We have another one. This is a pretty one. Troyes FC. Second tier French team. My dad got me this one off eBay about 4 years ago. because he knows I like football shirts. Now this is a rare one. I'll show you. This is Pattaya City FC. This team I don't think exists anymore, because all I can find is an old Facebook page that hasn't been updated since the pandemic. I found this one in a charity shop, in which I'm pretty certain was Dartford, I think it was. I found this one. Pretty cool. And it's like a luminous yellow, so it also doubles up as a high fizz. Now this is like, one thing I've noticed you do get with Asian shirts on theirs, you get like several sponsors. Look at this, they've got 2 on the side here, which I think is pretty cool. And you got 2 more here too, all in the all distinct shirts. We have another Newcastle one, yellows. Yellow's my favourite colour, by the way. So I'm going to be biased towards that. So you have Suwon FC, not Suwon Blue Wings, the Hana K-League Premier team, the second tier. This is the lower league club in the second tier of Korean football. This one I bought off Classic Football Shirts, because I managed them once on Football Manager. It was meant to be a Jones though, but I ended up spending 8 years at this club. Had a lot of fun, so I bought the shirt. See, you got, this is Arsenal. I've been to Arsenal once. This one was a gift from my dad. He bought it at 9 Elms Market. Now this one is Malta. See? Malta. That was bought in Malta. In Valletta to be precise. This is Tanana. This was on offer on Classic Football Shirts in their clearance, so I bought it because it's nice. This one is one of my favourites, Loha CD. This was also from Classic Football Shirts. As you can tell, this was the original unique shirt. A design copied by clubs since, most famously Lanwick Major, who put fish and chips on their shirt, like this one. I think it's pretty cool. This one is Her Game too. You've probably seen me wear this one a few times. I think it's a pretty cool shirt. This is Real Madrid, gift from my dad from 9 Elms Market. Ooh, this is a special one. This is Freiburg. I saw Freiburg a year ago. Actually saw them play. Well, I saw the second team play. At the time they were in the German 3rd tier. Now they're in the German 4th tier. On the plus side, they won the game that day. They played Victoria Cologne. So I thought it was pretty cool. And this was one you've probably seen me wear. Chagosigners. For those who don't know, Chagosians are an exiled group who were forced off their islands by the British government because the Americans wanted to turn their land into a military base. Most of them live in Crawley now. There is supposedly an agreement that lets them return to the islands, which I think is nice, but it's also very controversial, but I don't know the full details, so I'm not going to get involved in that bit. But if it lets them go back home, I think that's a good thing. This one was for Classic Football Shirts as well. All proceeds supported the Chagos Football Association. They have a local team here in Sussex, and they occasionally play in Canifa tournaments. This is a special one. This one also came from 9 Elms Market, Argentina. It's unique because it's got a sponsor, Visa. But if you look closely here, you'll see it's actually a hockey shirt. Originally when I bought this, I didn't realise it was a hockey shirt. I thought it was a football shirt with Visa in it, so it was very rare. Because the day after I went home, and I went on X, or Twitter as it was then known, and I tagged a few football shirt collectors on there into his post saying, can you please help me identify what this shirt's from? 2 of them were like, oh, that's unique, it's got the Visa sponsor, I've never seen that before. Then someone pointed out it was hockey. To be fair, they have ones because they need it. This is Robin Hood FC. This came from a charity shop in, I think it was Richmond. Or was it Sutton? One of the two. About 3-4 years ago. Pretty cool shirt, I think. This is Nuremberg. I've been to Nuremberg. Beautiful city. The show was not bought there. This came from a charity shop, which I think was Weymouth. I think I got this one. Weymouth. Last year. Cost me £10. Worth it, I say. This is Morocco. I bought this in Strasbourg last year. Fun story? Well, it was raining very, very hard. And to seek shelter, I went into this little supermarket, shopping centre. It's like a shopping mall, really. Like a mini one with some shops in. Anyway, it was raining, I was bored. I went to the bathroom then. As I was bored, it's unfortunate. Looked in the bargain bin and here it was. And look at this. Is this not the most beautiful shade of red you've ever seen? It's an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. And that, people, is, well, that's not all my shirts, but that's the bulk of them anyway. Just thought I'd give you a little bit more information about me. In case you're wondering, here is Slobodan Milosevic, my therapy dog. Say hello. No? I'll let him go back. What else do you want to know about me? I suppose I really should introduce myself a little bit. I read a lot. I don't know if you can see the books behind me. There's some there. As you can see, I am a bit of a traveller because I've got Belgium and Luxembourg. I've got Finland. Let's talk Finnish. Got The Rough Guide for Accessible Britain. Fun fact, I thought that book was about places that are easy to get to. It wasn't until I started reading I realised it was accessible, as in accessible for the disabled. Which is also pretty cool. I should really give that to a disabled person. As you can see, Papua New Guinea. There we go, that's better. Papua New Guinea. Probably never go. But the country kind of fascinates me as a whole. Ooh. Old bank cards with my dog's picture on it. I won't show you up those close because even though it's an old bank account, numbers might be something. You can see you got football books, you got Kaiser, a Brazilian bloke who pretended he was good at football, convinced a bunch of clubs to sign him and paid him. Apparently he was into the party scene. We all know what that means. Got a club about billionaires and millionaires who have bought football clubs and ruined them. Some not so much. You have Action Park, a theme park run by a libertarian. Used to hire kids and pay them in booze and fags mostly. That's cigarettes to you Americans. You got a DVD of the day today. You got What a Jones About, a book I haven't read yet. You got Trouble in Paradise by Slavoj Žižek, an interesting philosopher. You got Ring by Koji Suzuki. Got Lucky Jim, which was a gift from an old friend, because he said the protagonist's book reminded him of me. Or reminded me of him, whatever way you want to put it. Got Mike Nelson's Movie Magic, which is interesting. A guy who talks about films he doesn't like. If you know Mystery Science Theater, you'll realise who that is. Further up we have, I don't know if I can get up properly, there we go. Letters from Tove Jansson, Shrek the Moomin books. You Live Dangerously, I haven't read that yet. It's about a woman who decides to live like the Danes do. You have Rough Guide to, well, a guidebook to Menorca. Judging by the Union flag on the top, I'm guessing it came from Menorca originally, because you get those in those tourist areas. Well, kicking off about women's football. When Football Comes Home, which is about football in the Middle East. Very interesting book. One Football, No Nets. I've spoken about this book before. Very good. About this bloke who coaches the Mati Bellyland football team. About coaching the team and having adventures in Mugabe, Zimbabwe. You got West Sussex Village, which is just little bits about each village in West Sussex. You've got the A272 book. That sound gets up if I get up there. Which is just about the A272. You got Footpaths. Gift from Bob, which is about the cat named Bob, who, if you know the film or the books, you'll know what that is. Secret Land Unusual Guide. You got Biography of Robert Rebb. Biography of Tony Blackburn. How to Avoid Being Killed in a War Zone. The Rough Guide to Portugal. You got You're Awesome, another Bob book about South East England. Career. You've got the biography of Ron Burgundy, the fictional character. La Roja, a journey through Spanish football. You got a big book about Wolves and some toys paraphernalia I picked up in Malta, which I never got around to doing. I don't think they're staying there now. Are they staying there? I don't think they're staying there. I'm gonna have to sort that out after this. Let's have a look. I've got a few more here. I'll show you. Okay, this is ibuprofen gel. I put it on before I go jogging. There's my headphones. I'll move out the way. So I'll show you some of my books that you can see here. That, by the way, is Rick Career in Alsace. So you got Oscar Wilde, Portrait of Dorian Gray. Never read it. It was free for £1 in a charity shop and I needed the third book. May never read it. You've got Anne Malala, another biography I've never read. Born to Crime by Trevor Noah, another biography I've never read. I've got a few of these. 31 Nil, about teens that try to qualify for the World Cup but don't actually stand a chance. Kind of interesting in my opinion. You've got the Guide to Budapest, Guide to Brussels, Bruges, Antwerp and Ghent. You've got Salzburg, another place I've never been to. Street Cat Named Bob, I mentioned earlier. Samurai and Other Stories, biography of Peter Sallis. You got A Man Called O, a Swedish book I have not read. Lent it to my mum though. She said it was very good, very dark and yet very funny. You got some, see, the Vic and the Antacid Settlers can be disappeared for a moment. You've got The Moon and Bloom by David Niven. You got Gordon Ewans. What's that? Oh, Straw Dogs. Another book I've never read. Another David Niven. The Bernese Oberland. The Versailles Miscellany and La Versailles Guide. Madrid, Provence and the French Riviera. You got Munich, Bavaria and the Black Forest. Learn German. Learn Cantonese. I've mentioned learning Cantonese before. Last of some Wine, Stories of the World's Longest Running Sitcom. Andalusia, James Herriot. Finn Family Moon Troll by Toby Jansen. Round the World in 80 Days by Michael Payne. You got Austria. Got Up Pompeii by Paul Watson, which is a very good book about this guy who goes out to the island of Pompeii and catches a football team. Very good. Got Under a Blood-Red Sky by Kate Vernival. Haven't read that. I read her other two books, the ones I know of at the time, and at the top you just got mostly other ones. You got, don't know if you can see this, you got Text from Your Dog by Scott. You got a book that I wrote in school, and you got the CT workbook. You got Things Strange and Sharp. You got an Owen Jones book. You got the Bible. Bleak Expectations. That is a good book. Not as good as the radio show, but pretty good. Got Tao Chi Ching by Lao Tzu. Jones' Guide to Basset Hounds. Guide to Learning Thai. Same kind of else I never quite got into. More Walks in Sussex. Book about the team St. Pauli in Germany. If you know, you know. A copy of the Quran, which I said I was going to read one day, but never actually did. You got Tale of Two Paths, which is a Final Fantasy VII book. Not the greatest written book, but if you're into Final Fantasy VII, you will enjoy reading it. Missing Pursuit, a book I got free, I think one day, I can't remember. You got Julia Alvarez in The Time of the Butterflies, a fictionalised account of the Dominican resistance against General Trujillo. Another guide, 1312 Ultras. 1312 is the number code for ACAB. I won't say what that means. And you have Cat's Moon Cottage, Guide to Hong Kong. Bangkok, May 2010, when protesters occupied the mall and the army killed a lot of them, I think. I can't remember now. Paraphernalia stuff. You got I'm Okay, You're Okay. Another one I may read in the future in this vlog. You have Mindfulness. Another one I may do future. And the current one I'm reading, Break Free from OCD. And that is my visible book collection. I've got others in storage, but just thought I'd show you. And that is it, people. Not sure where to show. I would show DVDs, but they're mostly in storage at the moment, so not that I watch a lot of DVDs at the moment. Mostly watch streamers. Well, I have one streaming service, really. I watch that and YouTube mostly. I'm not a read and listen to the radio. Right. That's it for me, I think. This was a 35 subscriber special. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll have even more. And hopefully in the future, as I get more, I can do more videos like this where I get to tell you about myself. Funny, really. When people say tell me about yourself, I never actually know what to say, because I used to speak to someone online who was a potential friend or partner, and they used to tell me about yourself, and I never knew what to say to that. So I used to say to them, ask me a question and I'll answer it to the best I can. And they'd be like, ugh, because they didn't seem to want to ask me questions, and I never knew what to say about myself. But, you know, that's life. Anyway, I'm going to finish this one now because it's coming up to 25 minutes. Which is pretty long. Much longer than I think this video was going to be, because it was just meant to be a thank you for, you know, subscribing, liking and commenting on my videos, which you have done out there. And I think you're all amazing for it. Anyway, I'm James. You've been watching me, or at least listening to me, talk about books and football shirts, and saying thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting. Just so you know, I think you're all amazing. I thank each and every single one of you for coming on this journey with me. And that's it. Bye.